Hello, this is Fighting Irish for Operation Valkyrie. We're going to July 1939, turn 7. This is a big round for tech. Those are the 4 techs we're going. Advanced mech, improved factory, long range aircraft, and improved logistics. Let's do advanced mechs. Got an 8, so that succeeds. Okay. Improved factories. That's a 1. That definitely does not succeed. So that gets a +1. Let's do the hardest one in the board. Long range aircraft. 5. But we have 4. So we succeed. Barely. Woohoo! And improved logistics. 8 or higher, or 9 or higher, and we got a 10. So that moves on. Okay. Looking at the board. So we got 2 at stage 3. 1, advanced mech, and improved logistics. Okay. A lot of things going on in the world. Let's talk about Spain. Spain is a tough cookie to crack. We got so many units going on. Everybody's building up. It's really hard to get any traction or ground here. So let's grab a dice. 7 or lower, and we get a recruitment. We got an 8, so we missed. End of Spain, I say. So we want a submarine. We're going to buy a sub. We're going to round up all the cavalry in Europe. So we're buying 2 cavalry, a Fallschirmjäger, an infantry, another cavalry, a tactical, artillery, 2 militia. Spain, the Franco boys need another cavalry because they need another horse. And last but not least, 5 cavalry more for a total of 58. Okay, up here in, let's go to combat moves. Okay, up here in Finland. Now, Finland belongs to the British now since we have invaded. So I hope they collect their money for those 2. So we want to expand our territory in Finland. We're going to take this Marine and we're going to Helsinki. Take this infantry and go to Helsinki, and this Fallschirmjäger goes into Helsinki. The plane and the tactical will go into C-Zone A12, A14, and go into Helsinki. Then, this air transport will fly to Helsinki, drop off this also Fallschirmjäger going into Helsinki. Seaplane will go after this sub in A12. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this seaplane of the British went off map, so it had to stay in Gibraltar. If we're not doing that, then I will need to know. But I'm playing as it was on map, it came off, so it's in Gibraltar. I don't think it can travel up to here, so right now I have it in Gibraltar. So that means I can take this sub from a sea base or a sub base from A11, A23, A22, A21, and convoy on A20. Okay, I think that plus our bad boy from down here, he's going to convoy some more in A54. Let's start with that convoy first. Black, of course, is the Germans. The red are the British. So we take off only $1 this time from C-Zone down here in A54. Now we convoyed this line on A20. So we took off $2, total of $3 now. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 from the British we just convoyed off of what we took off last time. Okay, let's attack this seaplane. I get 1 dice at 3 or less. Can we hit this guy or not? Oh, you should be fired. Go home. I don't want to see you till next turn. This subsees another day because we can't hit him. Okay, so we have fighter, tactical, a regular infantry, a Fallschirmjäger, a marine, another Fallschirmjäger. He attacks at 3, the rest are at 2. And the British defense is a militia, artillery, in a city. Okay, so here is the first strike, artillery. It is a 3 or higher, or of course higher, lower of course. It misses with a 10, so the artillery is done. Okay, let's fire with the tactical. Here's the tactical, 7 or less. Hits with a 2, and it's a target select, so we're going to hit the infantry. Okay, the fighter now, 6 or less. Missed. The Fallschirmjäger, 3 or less. Missed. And our 3 2s. Can we hit at least one of these guys? Come on. No, we only get 1. So we got the infantry. Okay, so the artillery already shot. So here's the infantry that dies. He is at a 5. He misses with a 12, so he's off the board. And last but not least, their militia. Misses with a 6. Okay. Tactical. He shoots at a 7. He of course misses. Here's the fighter at a 6. He hits on a 6. So they're going to lose the militia. I'm assuming it's a militia. They're both 3s, but Fallschirmjäger goes down to 2. So I have 4 2s attacking. If I hit 1, it doesn't matter. There's the 1. So the artillery dies 2. So they both get a shot at 3. 3 for the city. And they both miss. The British don't want to fight no more. They are tired, and they definitely don't want to fight in Finland. Finland falls, or Helsinki falls, to the Germans. Right there. That's 2 Fallschirmjägers in Helsinki. Okay, a marine. Okay, and an infantry. All in Helsinki. The tactical and the fighter will fly to southern Finland. So, I know the Germans go to 45. I'm not sure where the British are at, and I have to recount and make sure, because I heard you say 23 Lancer boat, but I'm not sure, so I have you down at 21. That could be off, but I'm not exactly sure. But let's go from there. So, non-combat. This sub is submerged, so our transport goes from A13 to A12, picks up 2 infantry, and places them in southern Finland, with the transport going back to A11 or A13. Okay. In eastern Germany, we're going to have this motorized go into Warsaw. The tank goes into Warsaw. 2 cavalry go into Warsaw. And the 2 light tanks go into Warsaw. Okay. We are trying to pull out of Bessarabia. So 3 infantry, the motorized, and the 3 cavalry are going to retreat. I cannot retreat anymore, so 3 infantry will stay back to protect Bessarabia in case this lone British wants to get anxious. We need to defend the border country between our great nations, just because we have a British in our way that can mess a lot of things up. Okay, let's move some more stuff around. Medium bomber from Paris. We'll go 1 to Alsace-Lorraine, 2 to Bavaria, 3 to Austria, 4 to Hungary, 5 to Central Romania. We're going to rail all 4 of our rail movements into Central Romania from Paris. They're going to rail an artillery, a light tank, and 2 infantry. We're going to rail over there. Okay. Now down here in Africa, the tank wants to help Lower Egypt out for a moment. They move 1, 2 through Western. This motorized is going to tow this artillery into Western or Lower Egypt, I believe. This light tank is also going to go into Lower Egypt. These 3 infantry will walk into Western Egypt, and the artillery is going to rail to Transjordan. Okay. I think I moved everybody except for the home pieces there. Okay, so let's place units now. Place the sub A11 right there. Let's put this tactical in Central Romania. Okay. Artillery, it goes into Warsaw. Okay. 1 militia will go into southern Finland. This militia will go to Paris. Right there. Okay. These 5 cavalry will go into eastern Germany. We're going to rail this cavalry to Basque Country to give it 3 there. Okay, let's see what we have left. We want the Fallschirmjäger and 2 cavalry and infantry to go into Western, or yeah, this is Western Germany. Okay, and we want this last cavalry to go into Paris. Okay, I think that's it for our turn. Pretty easy. Okay, so our income is at 45 plus 5 for Vici, which isn't moving anything, but I keep forgetting this, so let's do this now. Here is their roll, 1 or less for recruitment. Ooh, we got a 10. Okay. I hope we weren't recording because I think I had a phone call in there. So let me hurry and end this. So 5 for Vici, so that's 50. 6 for our bonus for Sweden and Romania, that's 56. Plus 5 if we still remain peace with the Russians. So we'll go up to 61. 61 IPP at the end of the turn if we can keep our peace with the 5-star general and a common turn, which is Russia and those CCP boys. This is Operation Valkyrie, Fighting Irish, over and out. Bye.